It's a bird. It's a... Hey Yorkies, today we're going to be talking about all things flight. But before we start making, let's think about what things do we know that fly? Birds fly, insects fly, and planes fly. What do these things have in common? All of these things have wings, have a body, and have a tail. All things that fly have different forces that are acting upon it. A force is something that pushes and pulls on something else. All flying things have four forces acting upon it. Gravity, the pulling down force. Lift, the lifting or rising force. Thrust, the moving forward force. And drag, the slowing down force. When things are flying in the air, the force that's pulling them down to the ground is gravity. So if I drop this sheet of paper, it will always fall down. That force is gravity. It's pulling everything down to the earth. When a plane's in flight, there's always gravity pulling it down to the ground. The force that's keeping the plane up is lift, and that's generated by the, you guessed it, wings. All flyers have a certain wingspan and wing chord that allows it to stay up in the air. On a lot of planes, the top of the wings is curved, but the bottom of the wings is flat. This allows for the air going over the wings to go faster over the top and allows the air pressure at the top to be lower than at the bottom. This allows the plane to lift up. The final force is a force of thrust. Thrust is often caused by a motor or a propeller, but in our case, thrust is our arm movement, pushing the plane forward. If thrust is the force that's moving the plane forward, then drag is the force that's slowing it down. When you're creating your airplane, you want to decrease the drag. So you want to think about ways that you can move the plane forward without slowing it down. When thrust, lift, gravity, and drag are put together, this helps a plane fly. We're going to use things that we find around the house to make our own flyers. We're going to think about some of the things we've learned, like the wingspan, the body, and the tail. And we're going to be thinking about how to create lift with our wings. Now I want to see what flying creations you can come up with. I've included some links to some paper airplanes you can create. But I'm also going to challenge you to make an airplane out of things that you have at home. Things like paper bags, popsicle sticks, straws, and paper clips can all be helpful for creating your flying creation. Then I want to see how far you can fly your creation. My first challenge is, can you get your plane to travel 10 feet? But I want to see, can you get it to travel 15 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet? You can test how far your paper airplane goes by counting your steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My paper airplane went 9 steps. I wonder what I can do to make it go further. How far can you get your flying creation to fly?